Hi viewers, you're welcome to Koyeb Ranch. If you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe and share so that anytime I download new videos, you will be notified. In this episode, I am going to share information about characteristics of some breeds of African cattle as part of my previous episode or series of categories of African breeds of cattle. In my previous episode on the indigenous African cattle breeds, I've explained that the African cattle breeds can be broadly classified into four main categories. These are the humpless Bos tyros, which include cattle without hump behind their shoulder at the back and dewlap beneath the neck. The second group is the hump Bos indicus cattle or zebu. This also include those those with hump behind the shoulder of their back and dewlap beneath their neck. The third group is the Sanga, which also include those cattle which are crossbreeds between those with hump and dewlap, and then those without hump and dewlap. And then the fourth is Zenga, also defined as those cattle that are crossbred between the Sanga and then those with hump and dewlap, which means, in other words, they are back crosses of the zebu. I have also mentioned that in addition to these four categories, other African composite cattle breeds have been recently developed by crossing the European cattle with the indigenous cattle. Let us study the characteristics of some of these various categories. The Ankole cattle breed. The Ankole cattle is a breed or group of breeds of African cattle belonging to the broad Sanga grouping of Africa and probably introduced in Uganda between 5 and 700 years ago by Normandic pastoralists. It is distributed in much of Eastern and Central Africa, particularly in Uganda, Burundi, DR Congo, Rwanda, and Tanzania. There are 5 distinct regional strains. These include the Ankole Bihama cattle found in Uganda and Congo, the Ankole Bashi cattle by the Bashi people in Congo, the Ankole Kigezi cattle by the Kigezi people in Uganda, Ankole Ruzizi cattle from the Ruzizi Valley between Lake Kivu and Lake Tanganyika, the Ankole Watusi found in Burundi, Congo, Rwanda, Uganda, and parts of Tanzania, are associated with the Watusi or Tutsi people in the area. The Ankole breed are medium-sized cattle with cows weighing about 900 to 1,200 pounds and bulls weighing 1,000 to 1,600 pounds. The breed are with thick horns which can grow up to 8.5 meters or 6 feet. They have a rusty red coat and may be solid in color or be speckled. Newborn calves weigh between 4.7 to 6.5 kg. The cattle are disease resistant, heat tolerance, and have lower feed requirements. The Bonsmara cattle breed. The Bonsmara is the strongest cattle in South Africa. Color of the coat is red and brown. The breed was obtained as a result of mating between the local Afrikaner cows and the European Shorthorn and the exotic Hereford bulls. The final composition being approximately 5/8 Afrikaner, 3/16 Shorthorn, and 3/16 Hereford. The breed adapts well to African climate, produce high quality meat, and have calm temperament. They have well developed udders with adequate milk to win a strong calf. Average weight of the bull is 900 kilograms and the female is 495 kilograms. The Drankensberger cattle breed. The Drankensberger is a South African breed of cattle. It is a dual purpose breed, both for milk and meat. Its origin go back to the early 19th century when imported European stock from Holland was crossbred with black cattle of the Sanga type obtained from Normandic pastoralist Khoikhoi people. It is one of the successful African composite breeds of Sanga and European stock. It was kept principally along the Drakensberg escarpment, which gave rise to its modern name. It is distributed in southern part of Africa, including South Africa and Australia. Weight of the male is 900 to 1,100 kilograms, and the female is 500 to 700 kilograms. The Afrikaner or Afrikaner cattle breed. The Afrikaner or Afrikaner cattle is an African breed of Thorin, Indocene, and Sanga group of African cattle. It is originated in South Africa and distributed within 9 countries in Africa. It is derived from the cattle of the Khoikhoi people, which were already present in the area of modern South Africa. It is primarily beef cattle. It has lateral long horns, pole variant. The coat is usually dark red, light red, and yellow, also seen sometimes. Average weight of the male is 745 to over 1,100 kilograms, and the female is 525 to over 800 kilograms. The Boran cattle breed. The Boran cattle are popular Zebu breed in Eastern Africa. Their country of origin include Kenya, Ethiopia, and Somalia. The Kenyan Boran cattle were developed from the native shorthorn cattle of the Borana Oromo people of southern Ethiopia. They are usually white or fawn, with bulls being darker with black points. Their great similarity to the American Brahman cattle is without basis. They are also descendants from the cattle of western coast of India, only much easier. Having been in Africa for over 1,000 years, they are very well adapted to local conditions and parasites. The Boran cattle are known for their fertility, early maturation, more so than other Zebu breeds. They are hardiness and docile. Weight of the male is 650 to 800 kilograms, and the female is 350 to 500 kilograms. Coat color is white, fawn, red, black, and burnt. Types. The Oroma Boran is the smallest of Boran breeds, smaller than the Kenyan Boran. Mature male Oroma boran ranges in size from 225 kilograms to 395 kilograms, while females are from 250 to 335 kilograms. The Inguni cattle breed. The Inguni cattle breed is indigenous to South Africa. It is a hybrid of different Indian and later European cattle breeds. Inguni cattle are dairy and beef cattle. The breed is medium in size and adapted to grazing and high veldt. The cattle are known for their fertility and resistance to disease, being the favorite and the most loved breed among the local Bantu-speaking people in Southern Africa, i.e. South Africa, Eswatini, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Angola. They are characterized by their multicolored skin, which can present many different patterns, but their noses are always black. Viewers, here comes to the end of my part 1 on the series of characteristics of African breeds. As a result of the length of this lesson, I have to divide it into 2 parts. Look forward for the part 2, which will be on the same lesson. Thank you for liking and viewing my channel. If you have any comment, kindly leave it in the comment box for further clarifications. Bye-bye.